quick tip. Hi everybody, this is Josh from Pomeroy Creative, and I thought I would share this little tidbit with you. It's a quick tip using Cloud Convert, and what I'm going to do is batch convert a batch of files for a recent logo project that has just been approved. It's for Freedom Church, and what I'm doing now is I've saved everything. I used iDraw, by the way. I created this, and we went through lots of different iterations. We came up with the final logo layout, and they're going to have a horizontal version like this, or laid out version, and a stacked version, or vertical version. And so what I've done is I've saved these files both in black and white in PDF format. And what I want to do is convert them into files that I know, one, Google Drawings can read, but also that won't lose any resolution if they use any of the Microsoft Office suite of applications then they want to use their logo. Microsoft Office uses a WMF format for their clip art files, and so that's what I'm going to use to convert these, both for Microsoft Office users and for use in Google Drive applications. So what I'm going to do is just go into my Finder here and select all my PDFs, drag them right into my Cloud Convert window. And you see right now it's converting from PDF to PDF, and I could go through and just drop this down and change. I want a WMF, which is listed here under vector, or I could go right over here and say convert all to, and drop that down. I don't want PDF. I do want a vector file, and I want WMF. You can see here you can also use PS, EPS, or EMF. Now EPS is also a very popular vector graphic file format. So if you need to send an EPS to anybody and you have your file in PDF, now make sure that it actually contains vector information, because a PDF can contain both raster and vector information, or bitmaps like photos, and vector graphics. So I know I've created this logo. I know it's vector information. I'm going to convert it to an WMF so that I can use it in Google Drawings or any of the Google Drive applications, and in Microsoft Office applications as a vector graphics file, which means it's resolution independent, so that I know it's going to look great, nice and crisp when it's printed and enlarged, etc. So I've just done that, convert all to WMF, and I'm just going to start conversion. Now, this may give you an error if you are not logged in. Now, you can sign in with your Google account, very easy to do, and I told this page to save my login information so that I don't have to re-log in every time. But basically, it will limit how many you can download at a time if you're not logged in. So I've logged in. I've done that already. Downloaded them all. Now I can download them all. It's converted them all. Now I can download them all. Or if I had saved this or ticked this little box here, it says save to my, I could have said, whoops, I don't want Dropbox. Drop this arrow down. Google Drive, and I can save them all to my Google Drive if I'd like. At this point, I want them both in Google Drive, but also in .wmf that I can email to someone. So I'm just going to download them, and I could just actually pack them all to a zip, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to just pack them all to a zip. It will actually put those all into a zip file, and then I will download that zip somehow. Start conversion. There we go. So you have to start the conversion for that zip file to actually go. Oh, and by the way, it's also just because I checked that, it's also uploaded that zip to my Google Drive. Let's just check that right now. There it is, packed zip. So there's lots of things that you can do with Cloud Convert, and this is one of the things that I do a lot for sort of finalizing these files. I've got everything designed the way that I want. It's not changing, it's not moving anywhere. I'm just converting these into formats that are going to maintain that high quality, resolution independent vector information. And the ones that I usually choose are SVG, PDF, WMF, and EPS. And those are the ones that I would recommend. Just having those files around could be very helpful and save you a lot of time using Cloud Convert.